Good afternoon, well, morning in some areas. It's, morning here actually. Well, anyway, today I'm assembling the wheels and the handle on my new firman, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, generator, model p12002. As you can see, let me back up. It's a beast of a generator. 13.3 gallons of fuel, 15,000 starting watts and 12,000 running watts. It's said to be able to run a little bit over 11 hours at 50% peak performance. And the reason I'm making this video is because there's not a lot of videos online of how to put the wheels on or put the handle on. The box, picture on the box actually doesn't match the generator. So I'm a picture guy. I'm not really an instruction guy, but I found myself struggling a little bit with that and, struggling trying to find something online. So I thought I'd help those out who have this particular generator. On firman, it is running at like 36 or 3,700 bucks. So super expensive generator. I thought it would have more online about it, but it's actually hard to find any information on this. No reviews. It's just like nobody has it. V-twin engine. Like I said, it's a beast of a generator. It's clocking in at roughly 430 plus pounds. So, just put it quite frank, it was hell getting off the back of the truck. But I had a friend of mine obviously help me, get it down. So I'll be back as I start to put the handle and the wheels on. Okay guys, I'm back to try to shorten this video up as much as possible. This is where your nuts and bolts and screws come in. This is actually what you need to start to put the handle on. Like I said, I'm a picture guy, but the picture on the box, for whatever reason, doesn't quite match or align with what the actual generator handles look like. This is actually everything else, excuse the mess, that comes in the box. This actually, for the wheels, was attached to the side of it. So you just need, it's a little knife to cut off the zip ties. So you can see some monster wheels. I don't know if you can tell from the video or not. These are actually the legs that goes on the front of the generator, on the same side as the handle. I'm not exactly gonna ID everything in the box, so some of the stuff I don't know. I have a generator, but it didn't come with half this stuff. A funnel, and it comes with a whole bottle of oil that you do have to put in the generator before you run it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the handle assembly, but I did want to kind of just at least at the very least show what comes in the box. Hasn't opened this up. This might be some registration stuff. Maybe, and some tools. It actually comes with tools, so I guess I don't have to get my own tools out my box. So that's helpful. But I'll go ahead and prop the phone up so I can get started with the assembly of the wheels and the handle. Hey guys, I'm back now. I think we're all propped up. Hopefully that's a good angle. But anyway, like I said, 4 screws in the box. Not in the box, I'm sorry, in the bag, to start the assembly. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my top screws in. Make sure when you're putting it together that the firman name is F down. I guess if that makes sense. Go ahead and put my first bolt. I'm trying not to block the video, but I need to see what I'm doing. There we go. First one in. Come on the other side. Same thing. All right. Now with this bottom bolt, because you need this pin pull in and pull out whenever you're lifting up your handle. And put this through here first. Then I'll go through the bottom with that. See, this acts as a, I don't know what the word you want to use, but like I said, if you lift it up, put that in, hose it up, ready to put it back down like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side as well. Excuse the breathing of my fur baby right here. He's trying to help daddy out. Hey, no. Now he's trying to eat my screws. Come on now, Kobe. Yep, Kobe as in Kobe Bryant, guys. Yeah, he's really Kobe. But anyway, now I'll go ahead and put these on the back side. Come on, Kobe, get out the video. Kobe made his camera, guys. Tighten this up, and like I said, it did come with tools in the box. I mean, I think it comes with everything except for a really good manual. Most of the information in the manual is operating and maintenance, which is super important. But in terms of this assembly, I guess they just assume that everybody just knows how to do this stuff. And I'm getting a phone call. Let's decline that. No interruptions here. Alright, so as you can see, I haven't tightened up the bolt stone, but I did kind of want to show what the pins go through. And that's how that works. As you can see. Like I said, it's a beast, man. This thing weighs over 400 pounds. I'm roughly 220 something pounds, and I work out a lot, and this thing was a monster for me. So if you do find yourself getting one of these, please make sure you have backup. And I don't know if you can see, but the handles are kind of rubbing right now, but that's because I haven't put the legs or the wheels on yet. And that's it for that portion. So I'll be back. I'm gonna have to prop up the front. I'm lying. I'm gonna go ahead and prop up this part so that I can get, while I got you guys, I'll go ahead and take these out the bag and see what these look like. So these are going the same side as the handle. So I'm gonna go ahead and prop this portion up first, because it'll probably be a little bit easier on me since I got the handles to lift it. And then I'll figure out the back portion with the wheels. We'll be back. Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, I was able to I had to use 4 25-pound plates to prop it up. Wasn't easy because I am here by myself. But having the handle, I was able to lift up and slide the plates under. And as you can see, I cheated a little bit. I assembled one before. I let you guys watch me. And I wanted it to be a bloopers video. But it was super easy. Once again, the same you get 8 of these in the bag. You got 2, 4, and then you got 2 in each foot at the bottom. You hear me, I'm breathing a little hard. This thing, like I said, it's a beast, man. I like to consider myself a strong man, but this 400 pounds it's crazy. I think I have a generator now. It's like maybe like a 6,000 watt. I mean, that thing was, compared to this thing, it's super light. But as you can see, the bolt does come with, the screw does come with the little nuts at the end. And with this, you want to put this portion on the outside. I mean, you can't really put it on the inside anyway because of this brace at the bottom. So I'll go ahead and put that on if you guys can see that. Put that on. Put that in. And like I said, I'm gonna tighten up everything at the end. I'm gonna leave it propped up. Well, now you know what? I might have to keep it through these legs. I'm gonna do the legs off camera, but you guys get the point. So now those are on there. Like I said, there's only one way to put them on anyway, so I don't see, you couldn't mess it up by putting them on the wrong way anyway. It's just about getting it propped. I just so happen to have these plates in my garage, so you can use whatever you got really that can hold this kind of weight. Maybe some boards, some strong wood at that, metal plates, or even a jack, I believe, maybe can get that up under there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those up off camera, and then I'll be back to, first let me show what we got as far as tools in the bag. I got this pen, but I don't exactly know what it's for. Guess we'll find out if I'm missing a part. But anyway, I provide these for you. So that was nicer than my guess. If you spend enough money, you get 2 free tools. But yeah, I'll be back for the last portion, which is the wheels, and I'll do a separate video of firing this thing up. Cause I don't have any gas right now, so that'll be at a later time. Alright guys, I'm back with a bit of a fight though. As you can see, I'm still using my 25-pound weights. If you got something else that might work better, cool. That's just what I had at the time. But I got it on both sides. Holding it up as best it can. The last few items in the bag, you got 4 little screws like this, and 2 washers that go on the end of the tires, and 2 cotter pins, if I said that name right. So I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to put the first one on. Now, this is what you need. Like I said, this was attached to the side with some zip ties. You'll just have to cut that off. So it goes, this portion is facing up, right? You guys just don't know the stuff that I did off camera to get this thing up like that. I didn't really think that it would be that much of a headache, but protect yourselves, guys. Like I said, this is a really heavy generator. One of the heaviest I've ever personally dealt with. So you got 4 holes here, and then you got 4 holes on the other side. You know what? This battery might have to get moved out of the way. Yep. So I'm gonna have to stop the video and come back. Just ran into an issue, guys, and I'm actually keep it. The battery, that's a part of it. It's actually in the way. So you have to move that out of the way to start that process. So I'm glad I caught that on camera. Like I said, this isn't a bloopers video, but for those who aren't familiar with doing this kind of stuff, and I'm not, this portion of the video might be helpful. So to remove the battery, because it's not connected yet, it's just not really sure what these are called. Not super hard, because like I said, nothing's connected to the battery yet, so the battery's not getting any power. And obviously, if you've taken off a car battery, or even like a lawnmower battery, not lawnmower, you're a riding mower battery, you know, you should be familiar with. So just move that out of the way. Let's not put that on the ground though. So now that exposes the 2 holes that I need to get to. Alright, so I guess I can do this portion on camera. Keep it real with you guys, you know. My process of getting this done hasn't been easy. But it hasn't taken super long either. I think the totality of this video might be maybe about an hour long, if that. And that's only because I keep, you know, stopping and like I said, just be sure to protect yourselves, guys. I'm not sure how, like I'm hoping that these fucking, excuse the language, that these 25-pound weights are stable enough to hold it from tipping over. Looks stable. I haven't shaken it to check the stability, but we're just gonna, you know, pray about it. This second hole is not super easy to get to, so definitely gonna have to get down here and get it. If you're tall like me, this isn't the best for your knees and your back, but I'll make it work. I'm gonna just go on this other side and just do the same thing now. The holes on this other side, which is if you're facing your left side without the bat, it's a lot easier. The holes are actually exposed a lot better. So the process of getting them in and tightened won't be as hard. So like I said, for all the tall guys out there putting one of these together, your knees should be fine on this left side. On my second one. Now there are a lot. There's a lot going on this generator. Hoses and plugs and all kind of stuff, man. Like I said, I don't want my power to go out, but I'm definitely looking forward to firing this thing up and seeing what it has. I'd imagine that for folks that don't live in a mansion, that this thing would easily power up a whole home. That's just my opinion. I don't work for them, and I don't know for certain, but with 12,000 running watts, I think my home might be 1,800 square feet, so not very big. So for my home, I imagine we'd be just fine. And look, I ran to another blooper on video, which may not be that bad, but let's see. So I might have to test the stability of my weights and my strength. So I'm gonna attempt, you know what, that ain't gonna work. So I am gonna have to stop the video to make some adjustments. Probably gonna have to move these back some because these wheels are monstrous. I don't know if you guys can see them. Like I said, I'm 6'6", almost 6'7", pretty big hands, and you guys can see how monstrous these wheels are, but this is a beast. So let me struggle, make this adjustment, and I'm actually gonna tighten up those bolts as well. Same scenarios when I tighten them up for the legs. Use one to hold it, other one to tighten. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I actually cheated again. So I actually put the wheels on just to kind of get the weights from under it. So it's holding up itself. But once you screw on that brace that goes to the bottom of the generator, the wheels are kind of self-explanatory. Pop the wheel on, the washers that you get go right here in the front, pop your cotter pin in. Now the wheels are on. Last thing I need to do, and I don't need to do it on camera, is this tighten up. I was a little shaky about having these underneath it, and my hand was underneath the generator, so I didn't want no big time oops happening with this 400-pound beast. I need these hands. So, but yeah, that's what I did. So I'm gonna pop the battery back on. But I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up the screws off camera. I hope this video helps. Cause like I said, it was hard for me to find anything, even on the website, for firman. I'm not sure if I just wasn't looking in the right place or whatnot, but like I said, it's hard to find information on this particular one. No reviews or anything. So if you guys got one out there and you've already used it, I'm gonna post this video. I don't know who's gonna see it, honestly. But yeah, so I actually got it from Lowe's. Lowe's sells it online, not in store. They do carry this brand, just not this one. But like I said, I think on the website itself, I think it was like $3,700. Lowe's is actually has it for $27.99, somewhere around that range. Still super expensive. But yeah, I'm looking forward to firing this thing up. Hopefully, I mean, I live in the South, so we do get a lot of tornadic and, if that's a word, and hurricane type weather. I live right here in Mississippi, so we're used to power outages. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to a power outage, but I am looking forward to firing this beast up just to see what it got and see what kind of power it actually really has. But yeah, that's it for today. This was actually fun putting this together because, like I said, I struggled finding any information, and I'm not a manual reading type of guy. I'm a picture type of guy. I look at the picture and try to match it up as best I can, but the picture was actually throwing me off. So, but this is what I'll do in case for those who don't have this particular generator. Okay, just give you guys like a brief little. My camera turns, but I guess not. Like I said, 15,000 starting, 12,000 running. So I guess it should easily run a house. Probably pretty loud, I imagine. Here's all your power outlets and stuff like that. It shuts down if you got low oil, so you don't burn it up. Got a CO alert. So you know you don't want it too close to your home because of the carbon. But yeah, ton of things. Like I said, 3.3 liter. I mean, that's bigger than some cars. I mean, gallon gas tank. Pretty nice unit, man. 430 pounds. So keep that in mind. If you do decide to buy one of these, make sure you got a friend that's dialed in that can actually come by and help you. I had a really good friend of mine come pick it up in the truck for me, and it took us a while to get it off, but we did it. So here it is, the Firman p12002.